Hello all, welcome back to the channel. This is me, NextGen EnvoyXtreme, bringing you a little mini series on the map Holmåkra. If this is what you want to see, then please stay tuned. Hello all, welcome to Holmåkra. This is a map made by the North Modding Company and Pixel Farm. Obviously, I'm not going to get into all details on the map because this map was released back in start of February, 7th of February or something. But yeah, the reason I'm doing like a little mini series on this map is because, well, I've been into logging and I thought let's do a logging map on the channel for a change. Obviously, I'll combine this with Oak Hill Farm, Sussex Farm, and No Man's Land, but I'm up for a challenge. I'm going to try to do at least 2 uploads a day, 1 or 2 uploads a day, depending on my work situation. So, yeah, let's have a little go. With this, we're running on seasons. We're starting basically doing logging, and this is going to be a little homesteading series. This is. So we're starting with logging, eventually we're going to buy some land, create a farm, and yes, so let's go to the map itself. Nice big map, different plots of land, ranging from 1.1 million, 500k, like 200k you can get, to a whopping 2.1 million. I think there's a more expensive one, is there? Don't think there is. No, 2.1 million is the most expensive bit on the map, so yeah. Prices do vary. Buy little pieces of land for 80 grand a year. That's 2 point, yeah. Obviously, we could start down here, just buy some fields and start a farm, but where's the fun in that? So I thought, let's do a bit of logging, and thankfully, we've come onto this map with the help of a old logging company that went bust. Long story short, it was they was doing a bit of forestry around here, and due to some dodgy finances, they got investigated and they got shut down. So they got some they had to sell some of their equipment. Oh, not look over there, it's gonna spoil the surprise. So yeah, they had to sell some of their equipment, and we came along. We was interested in the area beforehand, so they thought they can lease it to us. So they still own these machines as of yet. The bank may come out any day, take it back from us, so I don't know what's going to happen. But for now, it's still theirs, and they're going to tell us we can lease it. But there's a catch. With certain things, like some equipment got the leasing cost is something like £1 a day. They won't double that. So let's say if after 24 hours of game day we've did 2 hours on the piece of equipment and on a few other machines, then it'll come to about 6 or 7 grand. Let's say 7.5 grand, and then we've got to pay this basically bankrupt in essence company 15 grand. Is it harsh? Yes, but we do have some land to start off with. We start with this big chunk of land here for value of 400k, and we do actually have a hefty bit of equipment. One thing to note, they're all on a trailer at the moment. The trailer and the truck ain't ours, that's just been loaned out for the morning, like up to just after dinner we've got to give it back. So let's get ahead. So let's get into this. This is the 25-meter trailer onto the pickup. Let's get into the TLX 9000. What we're going to do is going to come out of here, break some space, and then we'll introduce you all to the equipment. Oh, I'm stuck. Let me get it sorted, folks, and I'll bring you back. Technical problems. Here we are, folks. We just got off our little TLX 900, and this is a beauty of a truck. To start off with, we've got a pickup truck, and it's got 1100 litres of fuel, so we can use it to fill up our equipment. Attached to that, we've got a trailer. We've got a bagger lifter just to use as a strap. This is a 1600 kilo weight for the tractor. We've got some log claws and a couple of ladders. Got another big bagger thing just to help it all secure down. We've got a massive bucket, 2700 litres. We've got a stump removal. And now to the main thing itself. The Fiat 1300 DT with the front loader attachment thing, so you can attach a 3-point hitch to it. That's going to carry in a 2400 kilogram weight. It's got a front loader attachment. It's got tracks because we're running on seasons, and we're running on a special Geo season, the new one that's just come out on all platforms, including console, even though there ain't a map for it. Not Worcester, Moor something. I'll leave the link to it in the description below, I will. As we do expect snow, I want snow on this map. And so I tried US Midwest, didn't get really much snow, and this Geo said basically it's going to be nice and warm during the summer months, but then freezing cold with chances of snow during the winter. So I thought, ooh, that's interesting. And lastly but not least, you've got a little quad bike, so yeah, we've got a little pickup, a little tractor, and a little teeny tiny ATV. So now the question is, let's get to our farm. So we could go all up these steep hills, but I don't think this TLX is going to make it, especially with this long trailer. So I'm going to play it safe, and I'm just going to take the main road. Make sure we get out of here first before I continue on. Just try to stay wide, don't clip any trees. Just try to make sure nothing's falling off. I think something's fallen off, has it? No, that's just my eyes. I thought that was something else. Anywho. Should have gone Specsavers. Let's just get out of this main thick bush part, and let's have a little talk about this series and what I'm going to do with it. In terms of how long I'm going to do it for, I don't know. Depends on the feedback, depends on if you enjoy it. I am going to do Oak Hill Farm because people are really enjoying that. What was it got? Last time I checked, 300 views it had within 4 days, which for me, a new YouTuber, not a new YouTuber, new to Farm Sim team, it is absolutely amazing, and I just want to say thanks to those who appreciate it. If you enjoy it, please leave a like, comment, subscribe to the channel, because I'm going to do many more series now. That's going to be one of my main series, that is. But we're getting on a bit of a tangent, but yeah, don't know how it's going to go on for. The goal, Homestead, as I said at the start of this, we're going to start off as a logging company basically, and work our way up to a farmer. And the difference is from Sussex Farm, which obviously we're starting off as a contractor. There's going to be some key differences. Mainly this one's going to be primarily focused on logging, even after you become a farmer. With Sussex Farm, I don't know where I'm going to go with that one yet. I've got a couple of ideas. I'm just waiting on for the viewership stats to fully come in after half a week's worth of uploaded. So, I'm actually talking about this, I've missed the first hill. This is the second hill, I think. And this TLX is just taking it in stride. Very bulging, still doing 20 plus miles an hour up the steep. And this is a very steep gradient, this is. And this is the easier way to get up to the farm. If you go on the dirt roads, for those who've known the map, who's played the map, you know what I'm talking about. So head along here. Just a bit further down. It's a bit tight here. Over the slope. Very bulges, probably a couple miles an hour it dropped. Oh, yeah. Just as I was thinking, yes, it gets very narrow here because these trees around this area is highly densited. But yeah, what I've been told about where actually our place is going to be before we get there, it's used to be their mobile ops place, so that's where their main hub was. So it says it's not perfect, but it will do for me and my needs. Obviously, we've got a sawmill sell point, we've got a salt storage, no, salt dispenser, sorry. So when it is winter, and if we do get heavy snow, we've got to plough. And here we are. See that massive wind turbine, we'll get to that in a sec. And this is the mark, it's got some spotlights. Are they make the turn there? Ooh, no. So we have to cut around it, I think. But yeah, the previous owners installed a lot of spotlights. So I think all this is strapped out, I think this will come off by now. Come on. Come on. Oh. ATV is nearly off. And there's a lot of spotlights. A bit overkill, I think, but we'll judge it on the night time. And here we are at our little humble home. Oh, it's nice they got the British flag up for us. Really, that should be an English flag, but politics aside. And here we are. Let's start with our accommodation. Ooh, very nice. It's got a bed. It's got a nice TV. What's on at the moment? Ooh, Farming Simulator. My favourite channel. Got cooking facilities, got washing facilities. Yeah, can't really argue with that. Shut you up. You've got our electrical box, they've said. And some more spotlights. Man, this is going to be like amazing at night time, I think. Over here, they've installed a RTK station for precision farming. Because when they were doing their soil samples in terms of finding out where the log was growing best, where was trees not growing the best, etc, etc, they installed this in and they said, yeah, it's ours basically. Got a nice little shelter to store all of our equipment. And I noticed dotted around there's a few jet washers. There's one there, one over here, one over here by the workshop, no, two by the workshop, and one over here by the... So yeah. So head down this little slope. I can see this being a bit bumpy. But man, they must have used loads of tons of gravel. And yeah, it's another little shelter. It's not as big, but... Ooh, there's a radio tower. And I think they said, yeah, there's a cellular tower around here somewhere, they said. Or I could be mistaken. Yeah, I think, yeah, they said there's a good plan on installing one. Oh no, there it is there, right behind it. What am I talking about? So yeah, we'll get some decent faux signal because we're literally at the, well, not at the highest point, but very close to the highest point. And as you guys can see, there is no power grids. There is some power grids down here, but that's mainly connecting the main two cities past this little woodland, so we've got to generate our own electricity. But thankfully, the previous company who was here, they installed a massive wind turbine. I don't know, it sort of ruins the look of it, especially being this close. If you could have had it, say, on that hill over there, that'd be perfect. But yeah, it is a bit of an eyesore. You also do own this little land here you can see on the mini map, so potentially speaking, this could be a plough land, but there's massive boulders. The trees, obviously, we can manage that, not a problem. We've got a chainsaw, we've got a stump remover. Actually, let's head down here. Oh, this is a bit steep. So yeah, oh mama, she is huge. There's a little dirt path that connects. Where does that go to? That goes pretty much, yeah, up, all the way up there. So a little shortcut perhaps to the little farms over there. But yeah, I think the plan is just get cracking on logging. But where to start off with? Yeah, I've been thinking, I've been whacking things around my head, and I'm thinking cut these trees on this slope down so they just naturally fall down, and then at some point we could possibly create a road, take an extension from here all the way down. Oh, I don't know though, would a tractor should be able to make this little slope? But yeah, that's my theory. Well, in terms of whatever we do with the lands, like, are we going to plough here, or are we going to plough somewhere else? Are we going to grow trees here next to the wind turbine, put more wind turbines? I don't know, so... Actually, before we cut you down, let's get you all set it up. Obviously, I am running seasons, and the seasons tab is L1 and options for the consoles like PS4, and as you can see there's our planting window. I'm not going to go into depth of it because it's not complicated, it's just very fiddly potentially. We are running on 3-day seasons, I think. Just got to double check that. Nope, we want 3 days. Just, yeah, make things more intense, I think. So today, tomorrow and Wednesday is early spring, and obviously Thursday, Friday and Saturday is summer. So yeah, maximum 35 degrees Celsius, minimum of 17. And then Sunday is early autumn, so we haven't seen the winter yet. But there is supposed to be only a little bit of rain on the Thursday, so I am hopeful. That's the early summer, I think, so I'm blabbing on. Let's get all this unloaded, because no, that's a horn. Come on, lower it down. That's it. So let's get all this sweet machinery unloaded. Well, this is already half unloaded. And now we are place planted. Nothing to see here, just a quad bike getting wedged between... Oh, FS19, your physics. As funny as they are, they can be an absolute pain in the rear at most times. That's it, we're free! We're free! But yeah, speaking of seasons, just quickly, if you want to get into seasons, you can ask me questions. I do know seasons in depth, but if you want the video, I haven't created any season videos, but one person I do recommend seeing is Mr. CDP. Why aren't you going? He explains it very well in depth with everything. Oh, I know why. I was wondering why we're not moving. We're still bloody strapped down, aren't we? Even though it's only noon, it feels like it's still morning. Is it okay to go home? No? Alright. That's better. It's just... I won't call it a monstrosity, but... very intimidating. Little 1300 ET Fiat. Something out of Mad Max. The track, the soul. Oh, don't want to go down here. Or do we? Actually, yes we do actually. What am I talking about? Don't crash, don't crash. I'm very good at crashing, but I don't crash. Okay, should have done that. Didn't know what was going to work there. If anything. Ooh, stuck. I don't see the engine, I want to get out. Thank you. There we are. We can get the bucket now. If the thing lets us. That's it, it's just that massive weight was holding us down. Ooh. Speaking of weight, this weight here is also letting us down, I think. I won't buy. I want it. Ah. Poop. So I'll do it the old fashioned way of driving up the ramp. How boring. Come on. Come on. Get up here, little Fiat. That's it. Good little Fiat. Wait. Oh, it's bloody weights. Oh, we're pivoting. Yeah, that's it. That's what we want. Okay, that's even lifting that up now. Ah. Need a rear weight for everything. Or we can't do two jobs at once of cutting and so on. Okay, he's cut. Now I need the big bag attachment. I think I've got one over here. I've got a couple, I think. There's two up here. Come on, cooperate. Come on, behave yourself. Are you going to behave? Yes, you are. Use you. So I don't know what that one's up to. Okay, can't throw it. Yeah, this series is just going to be relaxed. I'm not... Yeah, sort of be a casual gameplay, but keeping it interesting for you, the viewers. There's no point me making videos if you're not going to enjoy it. Oh, well, when I say that, I'll probably still make videos, I just won't have any views. Because I absolutely love playing FS19. Wish I discovered it on a release date back in 2018, but... Anywho, getting sidetracked. Let's head over here. Actually, one thing we do need is that trader. Oh, we'll come back for that in a bit, I think. Let's head down here to this little field, potentially, and just get rid of some of these trees here. Chop you up, the first tree of our new adventure homesteading. Timber! There we are. He's down, no one got killed, it's all good. Well, I do wonder how long it would take for the police to show in a mountainous area, basically, or hilly area. A technical term out there, I don't know, but get rid of all these little extremities if I can. This piece is long. To there. Yeah. Man, that's long, so we'll come up in 3 pieces. Boom. Oh, that one's already been cut by me. Just losing track here. Getting a bit late recording in this episode. It's currently 3 AM in the UK when I'm recording this. Couldn't sleep, so I thought jump on FS19, play a bit of Ravenport. Good going back to Ravenport. Is a very good map. Even for just a base game standard map, it's still very good. And I thought, oh, let's create a little series on this map. I was planning it for about weeks, to be honest. In fact, to be honest, I've been thinking about this for about 2 weeks now. Do a little series on this map after coming across a few forestry maps and a few YouTubers who do forestry stuff, like Farmer Cop, who's currently doing a Wilhelmania series. So yeah, that's lifting that with no problem. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do, I'm just going to chop some of these trees down. Shouldn't take long. I'll drop that trailer and the TLX back. We'll take the quad bike with us so that we can drive back up. But yeah, I think that'll be it. So I'll see you all very shortly. Welcome back all, and as you see we did a bit of chopping up. Did try to get another fork load on, but as soon as I attached the trailer to it, it was all going all fuzzy and fitty like, so I thought just drop them, let them spread everywhere, sell this wood, then we will collect all the remaining wood that we haven't picked up yet and we'll sell that. Obviously the first load we sold, I accidentally left the setting on hard. The economy difficulty I'm going for is normal. So you probably lost about 15 grand or so. At least let's see how much this trailer sells for. 28 grand, not too bad. Ooh. So yeah, we're making steady money. It's not making too much, not making too little. But one thing I do want is an actual proper logging trailer, because this trailer is amazing, don't get me wrong, but it's a flatbed and I want something that can stack all the wood up and do it neatly, because on here it's sort of, it's a bit half-assed it is in terms of getting it done neatly, if that makes sense. Push you over there. I'll do all the stunt ride in between episodes. I might do a little bit of it next episode depending on what needs to be done. Nope. So many attachments, just figuring out which one's which. Really I should be using the bucket to collect all the wood and string them out, but yeah, why not? Just do it this way for now. Just tip you, grab you. 15 minutes, I've got a feeling. Come on, just 4 more pieces of wood I need to pick up. Okay, so yeah, it's too awkwardly stacked, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to get you off, go over there, and I'll just place it all on the flatbed. It's really difficult trying to get on neatly. But I do not want that. No. Only 2 pieces of wood? Oh, really? How does that work? Okay, now they're in the air. Someone please explain what's going on here. Looks like we're taking an old flatbed with us for a walk. Oh well, let's do it this way. Possibly go wrong. You gotta love this game at times with the glitches. Well, that piece of wood when we first started doing, we were chopping up a tree up in the air, and we've just clipped a tree. Let's go backwards, don't flip, don't flip. Even though this tractor's got 185 horsepower, it manages fine. It does get a bit slow on certain parts, but that is to be expected. Don't sell the trailer. Okay, what is going on here? Chop him up, let's see what happens. Okay, now we've got invisible straps. Come on. There we are. An extra couple of grand there. Man, that was absolutely weird, that was. Actually, let's have a little look at some of the logging traders we can get. Quickly, where's forestry equipment too? There you are. You get the timber runner, decent size. Well, we can get the forestry module for this trader if he wanted to. 45 grand. 47 grand, that's not too bad. How much is, I want to look at certain equipment I want to get, but I want to get this because this does all the same job as what we're doing at the moment, lifting it up. But for some reason, when you're using this, the logs never have a little fit. They like, go crazy on you, want to kill you, chuck you 100 feet in the air. That's 20 grand to lease it, and at the moment we are not really in the best area. Well, it means, yeah, we can lease it and we can still make more money from it than we are spending, but at the moment these trees aren't really the best because I think we're so high up in the hills, they're not as densely compacted together and they're not as thick compared to the other trees around here, so it's not the best of land we got, but again it's the only land we got. But yeah, I think we need to get around like something like 250,000, 300,000 to get some decent plots of land that's got some nice, thick, dense trees. Yeah, I think once we solve this, I think we'll round up the episodes. Yeah, it's getting close to my 45-minute limit that I want to keep these videos at. I know lately my was it Sussex Farm one was an hour, and one of my other videos was an hour long. I do apologise for that. Well, that was it. It was Oak Hill, was an hour long, but I think sometimes I lose track when you record over 2 days. For whatever reason, you're recording and then something comes up, or it's very late. Then you sort of have that brain fart in the moment, you're thinking of how much you've recorded and one thing and another, but anywho, should make another couple of grand from this little load. Yeah, let's go sell this, and then I think, yeah, it's a good way to end up. Started out well, and we're getting caught in the trees. But those trees there, they're reasonably thick and quite densely together as well, so, and these ones here, the ones on the left is the ones we've been working on, and they're not as thick, or it could just be my eyes, I could be just talking a bunch of nonsense and they're all exactly the same, but so yeah, 57 grand we made in the first episode, and only really halfway through the day. I think what I will do in future episodes is turn the time up to ×5, because I really want to do a bit of logging in the winter. Yeah, it's the Welshon Geo that recently came out is one I'm using, because I look at seasons. Obviously you got the window, like poplar can be harvested any time of year, same with oilseed radish. Like the temperatures, like it goes up to 35 degrees and that's no, midsummer I think it is. Then it goes to 25 degrees, 20 degrees. It averaged 20 degrees on Sunday, which is early autumn, so if we do get snow, I'll put another dew in. Even if it snows all the time, I don't mind for now, but I want something that snows in winter but it's warm in the summer, so we can actually plant some crops when we do get to that stage of where we're ready to plough fields, seed, fertilise and eventually harvest. But yep, this is a weird tree, sis. Can I chop it up? Nope, just go right through it. But anywho, if you like what you see, please leave a like, comment on the video, subscribe to the channel and click on that bell icon to get notified when I'm uploading, because I am doing daily FS19 content. Sometimes I do a couple of videos a day, so for now, hopefully you'll have a nice day, but I will catch you all very soon.